right, y'all. Welcome back to the last rewind with me, Big Red, and Tramaine back to talk about some things going on in pop culture. Actually, talking about some things going on in the past. We're going to time travel today. Reaction videos from the past. You never know which video we're going to pick. It's not all in one genre, but they're all inspirational. They're all fun to watch. They all take us back to our childhood, well, at least my childhood, because I'm a little bit older than Tremaine, so he might didn't see one of these things. Actually, no, let me take that back. One of these videos, even from my childhood, I wasn't even thought of yet when this video comes out. So let me take that back. It takes us back to some of you guys' childhood who were born in 50s, 60s, and 70s. I wasn't thought of yet, but yeah, I was on the horizon. Greatness was on the horizon. All right. So, of course, unless you've been sleeping under a rock or in a coma or not alive, Tina Turner has passed away.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. And yeah, a lot of people, of course, are sad. And now they're pretending like they really listen to her music, and now they're trying to download it. When they know good and well they never listened to her music before. Now,
I would say they listened to it maybe after the movie. I would say the movie contributed a bit. People of our generation probably know of Tina Turner from the movie. Probably the Angela Bassett's Tina Turner.
Yeah, that's the extent of their knowledge.
Yeah, extent of the knowledge of Tina Turner. So I would like to believe, her music gained some notoriety after the movie. Prior to the movie, yeah, it was probably not a lot of, unless you old school, not a lot of memorable Tina Turner moments.
All right. Well, I don't even know if most people even know that she's widely considered to be the queen of rock and roll. Like, people know Michael Jackson is the king of pop, but I don't think a lot of people consider her or know her, not consider, or know her being the queen of rock and roll. Rap always has a different king of hip hop, or they all. Well, actually, no. Here's the thing: rap is different. I was gonna say rap is regional mostly. I don't think there is a king of rap, but we have goats, I guess. But for the most part, if someone is called a king, they're the king of the South, king of the West, king of New York. Yeah. So it's different.
Yeah, I was a rap edge. I believe GOAT has taken over the king, even in sports as well, the king line.
Yeah.
T.I. calls himself the king of the South.
Right.
There are, I guess, Biggie or Jay-Z will be considered king of New York.
Yeah, but no one ever says the king of the East, though. But I hear people. I don't hear a lot of people say king of West Coast either.
The East don't really roll off the tongue like king of the South, king of NY. Like it just doesn't give the same ring to it. I'm king of the East. Like okay, it just doesn't give the same ring to it to me.
But with that being said, yes, Tina Turner, known as the queen of rock and roll, got her start in Nutbush City Limits. Got a song, sings about it on the movie.
I'm sorry, man. I know we're paying tribute to Tina Turner, but when I think about, I gotta contain my laughter because although What's Love Got to Do with It is not a drama. I mean, not a comedy.
I'd say, you can turn it into one.
It's not a comedy, but good Lord, Lawrence Fishburne did what Big Boy did in ATL in that movie.
What's that?
He took a dramatic role, probably not on purpose, and there's comedy in that movie. I know it's not supposed to be comedy.
Yeah.
I know it's not supposed to be, but oh god, it's I mean the cake it's funny. His reactions, like I don't know how the real Ike Turner was.
I'm gonna get to a point once you finish that.
I don't know how the real Ike Turner was. I was a little boy. I had no clue about the real Ike Turner. When I see Lawrence Fishburne portray Ike Turner, That's my only reference to Ike Turner.
Okay, so you set up my point, which I'm about to get to. You just said it. Nobody knows, at least our generation didn't know, how Ike Turner really was. That's how you know how great acting job Lawrence Fishburne did, because he had you believing that's how Ike Turner really was.
Yes.
Seen videos of Tina Turner, you know, the videos accepting awards or whatever, even acting in a movie she did in the 80s with Mel Gibson.
Mm.
People know her mannerisms and how she acts. Nobody knew how Ike Turner acted, except for people who grew up looking at him and whatever, look at his interviews. The new generation didn't know. They watched What's Love Got to Do with It, and they took that as the gospel. That's how Ike Turner. See, I keep calling him Lawrence Fishburne because it's like one and the same. They took that as the gospel. Oh, Ike Turner is such a horrible person, but based off
Exactly.
what I've seen in this movie, I'm like, you do know people dramatize things in movies and take
Mm-hmm.
liberty with certain characters. He might have been the sweetest person. I don't think he was, because I've seen interviews, and then I've heard enough people talk about him, whatever. But
I mean, I
he
don't
was the
doubt there
nicest
was.
person in the world.
Yeah, I don't doubt there is truth to some of
Yeah,
the things that happen in the movie, but like you say, man, people, we see Ike Turner. No one born 80s and up has a real clear reference as to the original Ike Turner.
right.
They ain't had no reality show back in the day, Tina and Ike at home. How the hell you gonna tell me how the real Ike Turner was?
That would be the name of the show. Tina and Ike at home. How the hell? Out there, I that would be a good title for the day. Imagine though they did have a show, man. It basically be Bobby and Whitney. Because I mean, Tina did drugs back then too.
Yeah.
Allegedly, at least what I heard anyway. Tina
Oh
and
no.
Ike did drugs
Yeah, she
back
did.
then. It was the 70s, it was the
It's the
60s, and
70s rock and roll, 60s and 70s rock and roll. I mean, yeah, she Ike Turner. I mean, it's noted in the movie he was a coke kid, but
yeah.
I would imagine Tina Turner was not as innocent when it comes to narcotics.
Ike's eyes were like this the entire movie. The entire movie. And I've seen pictures like him playing the guitar like this.
I've seen it too.
Like, what are you so
Kind of
intense
scary.
for, man? You just playing the guitar. Calm down. But with that
It
being
ain't like
said,
he
go ahead.
ain't like he got a lot to sing. He never had a lot to sing. Tina Turner did most of singing. He
Yeah,
played the guitar and rolling. That was the extent of his lyrical ability, if you ask me.
you're not as lyrical, Billy.
Mhm.
Okay. With that being said, then let's watch our first video. This is Proud Mary, the live version. See, I also made this comment the other day speaking with someone. I love the Proud Mary song. I do. I love listening to the song in my headphones and on the radio. This is one of the songs I compare to Thriller, and let me explain my point with that.
Okay.
Thriller is a decent song, but it's nothing I want to hear all the time unless I see the video. It
Mm-hmm.
doesn't, it doesn't hit the same just listening to it in your car than it does
Mm-hmm.
watching the video.
I
Same
hear
thing
you.
with this Proud Mary. It don't hit the same. It still hits, but it don't hit the same until you watch the live version of this song.
Proud Mary is my wife loves doing karaoke, and she
Yeah,
won a karaoke contest and when we lived in Kansas City doing Proud Mary. Proud Mary is her go-to karaoke song, and it's one of the songs I love to watch my wife perform. So I just wanted to throw that tidbit out there because it's a great karaoke song as
it
well.
is. It's got to be. That's probably one of the top five karaoke
Mm.
songs, I think, at least for black
Yeah.
people. Because it's just so much energy. It starts off slow.
Yeah,
It's so sensual too.
it,
And then
it
it's just like,
builds.
yeah, it busts a nut at the end of the song. So let's see how it goes. We're gonna play the video and we're gonna comment on it if we see something strange. But here we go. Here we go. Proud Mary, Ike and Tina.
do something for you. Nice and easy. Every now and then, I kind of like to do things nice and easy. But I guess you're thinking by now that there's just one thing, and that is that we never, ever do nothing nice and easy. Well, now you see, it's because we like to do it nice and rough.
Look, see, that's as about as sensual as you can get back then without being overtly sexual.
True.
Hey, no, today artists, you don't have to show everything. Leave a little bit to the imagination.
City girls,
right? City girls, you like it nice and rough. No, I'm talking about the song.
They start off. Nah, they just start off rough. This is period.
Yeah,
I don't even know what the hell that one.
I'll be rough, and I probably won't be so nice when we're done.
We're going to take the beginning of this song, and we're going to do it easy. But then we're going to do the finish rough.
Look how young she is.
This is the way we do. Proud Mary.
What's that? I always like relatively a lot older than her.
You look older.
Rolling on a river. I left a good job down in the city.
All right, he got a bit more
I
vocals.
was working for my man.
You look high right there.
Night and day.
Get him.
I never lost 1 minute of sleeping, cause I was worried about the way that things might have been.
You know that
Big wheel, keep on turning.
Sound like the dude in 5 Heartbeats, the deep voice. Sound like Dresser in 5 Heartbeats. Harry Lennox is his real name. Finally learned it.
Harry, is that his name on the movie, or are you talking about real life?
His real life name
real
is
life,
Harry
okay.
Lennox, Dresser. He was in, barbershop and all that little stuff.
I will say, as diminished as Ike seems in this song, I think he plays a big part. Just like the guy off of Boys to Men and the guy from Temptations with the deep voice, it hits. It may seem like a little part, but it's very important to the song.
I mean, the impact he had on her career. I mean, I know they had their issues personally in being married, but let's call a spade here. There is no beginning, no start of Tina Turner without Ike,
Most definitely.
So he may have been an asshole and a jerk, and by all means, I don't condone what he did do from what's noted as far as the abuse. But I mean, musically, let's I guess give him that credit. Separate that, because there is no Tina Turner in the beginning stages of her career without Ike.
Yeah, if people can separate R. Kelly from the music and his legal proceedings, and Elvis and from his illegal happenings that he had, Michael Jackson. And say, oh no, they're just they're way talented, so they don't deserve this. But in this case, I mean, I can understand people say, well, it's Ike Turner. I mean, he ain't that talented, but
he's not up there with those names. He's not up there with R. Kelly, Michael Jackson. He's not up there. He was always a B list. He was B list to Tina Turner, but he was the start for Tina Turner.
Yeah. He's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and he's not in it just because of Tina. He was very inspirational before he met Tina in rock and roll. People don't know a lot about that, but before he met Tina, he held his own too. It just didn't quite hit the popularity that Tina Turner did. But,
Mary, keep on burning. We're rolling, yeah.
rolling.
So then we're rolling on a river. Clean a lot of plates in Memphis.
Oh boy.
Popped a lot of chain down in New Orleans. But I never got to see
This is soulful, man. This is good. This is good to hear.
Until I hits the ride.
So damn sensual,
rolling,
man.
yeah, rolling on a river.
Pause it real quick, Nick. So
Yeah. What's
for
up?
for the longest, the lyrics to this part it was people get it confused with rowing or rolling.
Rolling.
So here's the thing. You
I
know,
mean, I can understand how that could be, but
like roll your boat,
yeah.
like that. So for a while, I remember I learned it because again, my wife did the karaoke, so she literally would print out the lyrics. And I was like, oh, it's rolling, because I was always conflicted with rowing or rolling because like they both make sense.
Mm-hmm. You know what that's called? I may be introducing you to a word, but it's called a Monty Green.
Okay, what is that? I do not know what that is.
A Monty Green is when you hear a lyric, but you hear it as something else, like rowing and rolling. You replace the word with something else that you thought you heard, but it's really something else.
Okay. Did not know that.
Yeah, yeah. There we go. There you go for you SAT learners out there. Monty Green, look it up.
Professor Red.
Whatever. Oh, well, I was about to say too. This seems like a juxtaposition of what happened in her career with his song. And let me explain. She's with him, Ike Turner. He's singing in the background. It's Ike and Tina here. Once it gets to the fast part, that's where she leaves them. It kind of seems like what happened in real life. Art imitating life. I just thought about that. So.
What you
Funny.
say? Well, say it one more time. Yeah.
Rolling on the river.
He knows it's about to be over too. That's why he tried to extend it.
2, 3.
That was his only part.
Yeah. Now she's gone. He's gonna move on to another career. He's running too. That's how fast she's going.
It's like she ran to that hotel, huh?
Yeah.
Good job in the city. Working on the man every night and
We should have a suite for her in that hotel that she ran to escape. I think it's in Dallas.
So much energy behind
The background singers, they talented as hell.
it. Yeah.
They weren't even kids.
Getting the wigs on.
She's out of breath, but you can tell she's still giving it all. She's still singing,
Yeah.
but you can tell she's
I'm glad you mentioned that.
she has shortens of breath right there, but she's
I'm
still
glad
giving
you
it all.
mentioned that. This is all live,
Mm-hmm.
ladies and gentlemen. Live. And you got people up there going to a concert and they singing this song and then they want to try to catch their breath and let you sing the rest of the song, putting their mic up in the air. Like, no, you sing the song. I paid you to sing it.
I remember
They
Steve
paid
Harvey
$1,000 to
said.
come here for me to sing. That's karaoke.
I remember Steve Harvey said that in Kings of Comedy. I mean, it was so funny too. But that is true. Another thing is they forget their lyrics. A lot of artists today, so they like rely on the audience. Now, like I just recently went and saw Usher, and I don't know if he forgot his lyrics, but he did point the mic towards the audience a lot.
I don't understand how they do that. I mean, because when they go to like award shows and stuff like that, they have, the what's the thing in the background that put the words, a telestrator or teleprompter, I mean, and they put what they're supposed to say. I'm like, just have that in the background. Just have a big old screen in the background with your lyrics up there and you won't forget it. You shouldn't forget it anyway. I mean, what else are you doing? You're singing your song all the time. You wrote it or you knew somebody who did write it. Just take the time to learn it. Come on, it's not that hard. I used to have this on my playlist on the treadmill. start off slow and then I'll speed real fast.
We're gonna roll
Run
on.
out of breath.
We're gonna roll on. Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah.
She's gliding across
Oh
the stage.
yeah.
Yeah. This is easy to
We're gonna
do.
roll on.
To dance like that and to do
If
this
you
thing on
come
Yeah.
down to the river, I bet you
And she in the
know
heels.
Yes.
some people live. Say you don't have to worry if you got no money, 'cause the people on the river are happy
Look
to
at like
live.
puzzle.
He's trying to animate it in the background. Shoot. Hold on. Let me go back a little bit. What did Ike have on? Ike like he had on a power.
If you got no money,
Pause it right there. Right there.
there.
Look at him.
We're like Ike just trying to, man. She taking up all the room on stage, man. Shoot, man. What people ain't gonna know me anymore.
But look at him in this freeze frame. He is tired as hell. Look at him. He is
Slow down.
He is trying to catch a breath. It's all that coke. All that coke done caught up with him, boy. He is
hard.
trying to catch a breath right now. He's like, hey, I just play the guitar. I write the songs. I don't dance, damn it.
Yeah, he about to go beat the whole damn band back there for playing the song too fast. Slow down. I said slow down. What the hell you doing?
He is wheezing right there, boy. Oh, it's funny.
the river are happy to give.
I'm looking at that Ike's outfit though. Is that a onesie though? Is that a two-piece?
Like a Power Ranger.
Yeah, big ass belt he got on too.
Yeah, it's shining like a WWE belt. You right.
No, it looked like MVP with that outfit. Uh-oh. Look at Ike. That coach started to hit. That ain't not easy. Awesome performance. Can't get no better than that. Who got that kind of showmanship today?
That was awesome. It was just effortless. She was just the ability to dance and sing. You know, I couldn't keep up. That was awesome.
Yeah, I think that separates the big girls and the big boys from the rest of the artists out here. To be able to do both, to be able to play an instrument and sing at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
I would say Prince. I would say Michael Jackson, of course, in that list. Today, who we got? I can think of one person. Let me see if you think of the same person I'm thinking about that, you know, is an artist today who can do that. Dance and sing at the same time.
Man, you gotta go Beyonce.
That's what I was thinking.
You gotta go Beyonce. Beyonce probably I would give Usher I would say Usher too. I saw when I went to this concert, I saw Usher skate. He was skating and singing, and performing and dancing. So I would give Usher.
Doesn't that kind of help him though? If he's skating, he don't have to do as much work. The wheels are kind of doing the work for him.
Well, I mean, it's still. I will imagine it's still somewhat tiring. He was skating in a circle, and then he would stop, then he would dance, then he would sing. Then the dude just took the skates off in the middle of the show.
I mean, no doubt. Don't get me wrong. I'm not a good roller skater, so I mean, I'm just saying, shoot. As I've seen him, ice skate at these events that he's held, whatever. He seems like an expert roller skater, so it's
Yeah,
probably like second nature. It's kind of like those people who got roller skates on at Sonic, and then bring your order out. It just makes it easier for them to be off their feet per se.
yeah.
But I mean, yeah, I guess I got to take a certain amount of skill to be able
Like
to
I
do
said,
that and sing at the same time.
dude, like I said, I saw it live. It was skillful. It was I've never seen an artist skate and sing. I guess the movie ATL played a part with that. But I would say of the two artists that we have with us now, I would give it Usher and Beyonce, who can put on a show just like we just watched with Tina Turner. That was awesome.
What about Chris?
Who?
Chris Brown.
Chris Brown?
Yeah. I mean, I haven't seen a live concert with him, so I don't know.
Chris Brown can sing and can dance. Can he do it together and putting on the show? I don't know. And I felt this way about Usher even before I went and saw him live. Because Chris Brown, I feel as if he doesn't have the cardio. We know he smokes and he drinks a lot. I think you gotta maintain your body and keep up with that.
Yeah.
I could be wrong. I don't think Chris Brown puts the effort into his craft like Beyonce and the Ushers of the world to put on a show like that.
Well, let me ask you this question then. Which do you think is harder? Usher roller skating and singing, or Prince playing guitar and singing?
Usher roller skating and singing, or Prince playing guitar
and singing.
Mm-hmm. I would honestly say Usher because it involves more movement. It involves movement and trying to stay in tune while you're singing, things of that nature. Mm-hmm. I would say Usher. I would say in that comparison, Usher.
I gotta go to the guitar. I mean, well, just like the roller skates, I think the guitar is second nature to Prince. But to keep up with the beat with your fingers here, it's almost like, I don't know, you ever hear somebody say pat your head and rub your stomach at the same time? That's what it seems like for me. Prince. You gotta do that, and he has to sing along with the beat. And sometimes he moves from side to side. He walks, during the stage and sings at the same time. And he has to remember his lyrics. I don't know. I think it's harder with the guitar, but yeah. I'm gonna tell you this: it'd probably be harder for me to roller skate and sing at the same time. I'm not a good roller skater, and I ain't a good singer.
Well, same here. I to do the combination of doing them both. My hat's off to anyone who can do both.
All right, so we're moving on from Tina Turner, a legend, queen of rock and roll. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
May you be able to rest away from Ike Turner in case he's up there and he's not down there. Maybe you have your own sections that you don't have to pass each other in heaven. I'll tell you about that.
I don't want to go near Ike.
Jesus was like, all right, you go over here to the left, Ike can go over to the right. Like, I'm good now. I'm good.
Like I'm reformed. That was just a movie.
That wasn't really me. Jesus was like, yeah, I saw the movie too. You basing it off the movie too, Jesus? Come on, man.
It's Lawrence Fishburne. He was in Blackish. Come on. Oh, man.
All right, let's hop in the time machine and let's see where we're going to go at next with our video. Okay, it looks like we're going to go to the 90s. This is one of your picks here. Will Smith, Fresh Prince, before he was slapping people at award shows, he was a pretty good guy. Summertime.
Oh,
Perfect time to do this song. It's springtime, still technically here, but right now, outside where I'm at, it feels like wintertime because it's in the 50s and we're in May.
yeah, looks like it's about to rain out here too, but it's warm. So
What made you want to pick this song, man, to review?
this song to me, well, we're going into summer. I just like that. I feel as if there's a lot that can be commentated on with this song and the music and Will Smith in general. It was always one of my favorite songs. I love this song. I know people clown Will Smith's rapping ability, but let's remember, although the Fresh Prince was a character. You know, the Fresh Prince was a character, just like on the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. And when he rapped, for the most part, he was a character. He was the Fresh Prince. And while some may think it was whack, to me, it was still catchy and good. And pardon the pun, it slaps. And you know, it.
Oh no.
And it's just one of those songs that'll never go away for me. It'll never go away. You know, drums, please. I love this song.
All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and get into the video then. So here is Fresh Prince and DJ Jazzy Jeff in Summertime.
Here it is, a groove slightly transformed. Just a bit of a break from the norm. Just a little something to break the monotony of all that hardcore dance that has gotten to be a little bit out of control. It's cool to dance, but what about a groove that soothes?
So for me, right here in this scene, they're at the cookout. You know, everyone's vibing and dancing. It reminds me of back when I was back in back in Fayetteville. I used to go to my grandmother's house, and have you ever had a cookout, but it wasn't a planned cookout? You just just people just started coming, and at that point you realize, hey, we got a gathering, so let's throw something on the grill, go to the store and grab some food and throw something on the grill. That's what this reminds me of. It reminds me of when I used to go to my grandmother's house, and everyone used to be there. My mom, my cousins, sisters, and we just like at that point, let's just throw something on the grill, and we vibing out, playing cards and stuff. I think Will Smith says it in the song at some point. It's nostalgia, and that's what it is for me.
Yeah, the best ones are the ones that are unplanned.
That is very, very true.
Yeah,
That is very true.
The ones that I've seen planned is like, oh, okay, you gotta sit over here. We're gonna play this game at this time. I'm like, no, let us do our own thing. Let us talk.
I hate planned and scheduled fun. I do not like it. That's the concept of a vacation irks me, because when you go on a vacation, you're scheduling fun. I just want to have fun and do what I want to do in the moment. I don't want to. I don't want to have to wait to have fun. I can't stand it.
To move romance, give me a soft, subtle mix. And if it ain't broke, then don't try to fix it. And think of the summers of the past. Adjust the bass and let the alpine blast. Pop in my CD and let me run a rhyme and put your car on cruise and lay back, cause it's summertime. Out and this sort of a buzz, but back then I didn't really know what it was. But now I see what happened is the way that people respond to summer madness. The weather is hot and girls are dressing less and checking out the
Oh,
fellas to tell them who's best.
So also, I've the rhyme scheme. You know who he's like trying to imitate, right?
Oh, okay. I was gonna bring it up, but go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. So the rhyme scheme with how Will Smith is flowing, you know, is Rakim is what he's trying to imitate. Now, he admitted this in an interview, but I knew it just by hearing it.
What's that?
That he was trying to go.
He was trying to emulate. Okay.
He was trying to imitate Rakim, and another reason I love this song. Another reason I love this song.
Yeah, Rakim was one of the smoothest rappers back in the day, back in the 80s,
Oh yeah.
and a little bit of the 90s. For a while, I thought he must have wrote the song because it did sound just like him. And then Rakim finally came out and said he didn't write the song, but it could have been his song first.
It could have been Rakim. He very well could have been Rakim's song. Yes.
Yeah, he turned it down because he said his people were telling him that they thought the song was too soft.
So hold on. So it was offered to Rakim. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
First. Mm-hmm. And he turned it down because his people said, "Nah, you don't. This is going to ruin your brand. This is too soft." Rakim could have made this.
I think he could have made it work. I think he could have made it work. I think he could have made it work. Yeah.
With his own lyrics. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he could have made it work. He probably a cuss word, couple more cuss words in there.
Yeah, but Rakim don't curse though, really though.
Yeah.
If you listen to Rakim music, he don't really curse.
No, that's true. True.
He was like one of the hardest rappers ever, but he didn't curse. You know, Will Smith didn't curse either, but Rakim could get his point across without cursing.
It's because
talent.
I think it's because Rakim is related to the streets.
Yeah.
And this is the 90s, so gangster rap is up and coming, and it's very popular at the moment. So you got the Fresh Prince rapping about cookouts and you know, playing football at the cookout. That's not what people wanted to hear then, you know.
Well, that's another thing that stands out about Will Smith, because during this era where gangster rap was starting to take over, he was still rapping clean.
Mm-hmm.
He was still a family rapper, I guess, that your parents wouldn't be ashamed to be able to play in their car. Well, some songs anyway. You know, some of the lyrics they might, took a hint with this and here. You know, the girls all out and stuff like that. You know, some of the parents might have took offense with that. But other than that, he wasn't R-rated or anything. So
no.
Not until he became an actor, then he did some R-rated movies.
Oh, he cursed in his movies now.
Yeah. And then the Red Table Talk is. That's another story for another day.
He should have been cursing on that too.
That's another story.
Riding around in your Jeep or your Benzos, or in your Nissan sitting on Lorenzo's. Back in Philly, we be out in the park. A place called the Plateau is where everybody go. Guys out hunting and girls doing likewise. Honking at the honey in front of you with the light eyes. She turn around to see what you beeping at. It's like the summer's a natural aphrodisiac. And with a pen and pad, I compose this rhyme to hip you and to get you equipped for the summertime.
Just having fun, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Exactly. I thought that was Karen Parsons for the longest.
I did too.
I thought it was Karen Parsons for the longest.
I got on sneaks, but I need a new pair. Cause basketball courts in the summer got girls there. The temperature's about 88. Hop in the water plug, just for old time's sake.
Yeah, man, just
change your clothes once more.
And why that little boy got a turtleneck on in the summertime?
Go ahead. Oh yeah, and near the fire. That's why he's near the fire hydrant too.
Growing up in the first person you kiss, and as I think back, makes me wonder how the smell from a grill can spark up style.
Shit.
All the kids playing out
I know, right?
The girls playing double dutch.
Oh, that's another thing right there too. You know, when the last time you seen? I think you and me have talked about this over the phone before. When the last time you seen some kids do double dutch? Jump rope, period. Just jump rope by themselves. Last time hopscotch. Nobody makes hopscotch no more.
I went to a car show. It was a DJ Envy's car show last year, and he had a double Dutch station, and it was more adults doing it than kids.
Crazy. We're gonna be done with double Dutch once we hit our 30s. Our knees can't hold up anymore.
My wife was showing my daughter how to do it. It was crazy because like most adults were really getting into it than the kids.
Yeah. Kids probably looking up an app for double Dutch and like, ooh, I can just do it on the app. Look, I press the number 9 and it gets me to jumping in rhythm. Look at that. They don't know how to double Dutch. They don't know how to go outside.
And that's another example of the reason I love this video. It's like it shows outside.
Yeah.
People outside having a good time. Kids on the fire hydrant running around chasing each other. You know, it's just, again, he said nostalgia, and you know, he said the smell from the grill sparks nostalgia, but this video for me, it just sparks nostalgia, just good times, good vibes, man.
How the hell is there still crime in the world when nobody just goes outside anymore? I just don't understand that. People staying in the house all day. What, they robbing themselves?
Cyber crimes.
Maybe so. Bitcoin. People stealing Bitcoins from each other.
Bitcoin.
Look at that.
Then 6 o'clock rolls around. You just finished wiping your car down.
Your car down.
Cruise, so you go to the summertime hangout. It looks like a car
Look
show.
like a car show.
Everybody come looking real fine. Fresh from the barbershop.
Beauty salon.
Every moment frontin' and maxin'. Chilling in the car. They spend all day waxing.
Pause. I gotta ask you a question.
What's up?
Did you have the box, the flat top? and I asked that because this is the video that made me want one. And my cousin, he could grow one, and I thought it was so fly. He was my older cousin, on my mom's side, my older cousin, and it was so fly. I was like, oh man, I wanted the box, but my dad would not never let me grow my hair like that. But my older cousin, my pops would not ever let me grow my hair like that. But my older cousin, and this video made me want one. So I asked, did you have one?
I did, but not very long. I had one, I think, in, I believe, 6th grade. Okay. It wasn't that high. Don't get me. It was probably like maybe. It was probably like Ali's, you know, his height anyway. But I had a box for a very short time. But I was too dang lazy, and you know, trying to pick it up every time, and the comb would get caught up into it, and it was painful. So I just went back cutting it low again.
Man, I wanted one so bad. My cousin had his was fresh, man. He was lining up, and it was like square. I was like, oh man, but my dad would never let me grow my hair like that.
What would you say his reasons was? He would let you go like, that's just wild.
It had more so to do with just cost effective. Like, like you're gonna have to keep getting a haircut.
Yeah.
So I always had a little skin tight fade.
Yeah. Now I had a cousin. He had the kid from Kid and Play. It wasn't nowhere near that high. It was maybe half of that. And he swore to God he'd never cut it off, ever. You know, and my dad used to always pick on him, like, you know, you're gonna cut it off one day. He's like, I ain't never gonna cut it off. I'm never gonna cut it off. Like, yeah, it is. It's gonna go out of style one day. No, it ain't. It's never going out of style. Kid Play never going out of style. Kid Play forever.
Oh, well, if you see somebody with that now, I would hope it's just for a party or nostalgia purposes. I hope they ain't really rocking that.
Well, the movie came back out, so he's always redoing stuff all the time.
I still haven't seen that movie. The New House Party.
Take your time.
You can speed through 2 miles an hour, so everybody sees you. There's an air of love and of happiness, and this is the Fresh Prince's new definition of summer madness.
Video is good when you can like feel it. Like I feel the heat. I feel the barbecue happening right now. I feel the fun is happening.
Exactly. Love that video, man. Love the song. It's it's just a vibe. Like I said earlier, I know we all give Will Smith, flack for being a rapper, and his rapping ability sucks in comparison to his comrades, but that video, I always loved it. I always loved it. The song and the video.
Yeah, I see.
And the theme song to the Fresh Prince. You cannot tell me someone don't know that theme song.
Is that a karaoke song too?
Yes, I haven't heard it, but I've seen it as an option to do at a karaoke bar.
Oh no. I'm gonna tell you though, when you feel like a deer in the headlights, if you do the karaoke, the Will Smith Fresh Prince theme song, but when they do the extended version, because I don't know that version. And for a while I didn't even know it was an extended version. But when I popped it up on karaoke one time, I'm like, wait a minute, how's the Fresh Prince song 3 minutes? I know good and well it didn't take that long for the show to get started. And I had it up there. I'm like, I don't remember none of this stuff up here before.
Yeah. The one where he was rapping about being in first class with a glass of orange juice and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm like, where did this come from?
I actually sang it. My wife and I was on a cruise, and they had a Fresh Prince not karaoke, but trivia contest. I won. And at the end of it, I was asked to sing the theme song. So I did.
Of course, the black guy has to sing
it. Oh, man. My wife recorded it. I think it's on video still somewhere.
Oh, yeah, we got to find that.
Nah, I'm good on that one, bro.
Oh, yeah, you going to introduce it to the rest of the world? You're just going to keep it to yourself, huh?
I mean, I'm saying I got no problem. It's I don't know. It's in one of my wife's old phones. I know that.
All right. So we got one more video. We're going to go back to 2004 for this one. All right, 2004. Okay, this is the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction ceremony. It's got Prince up here. This is where we're going with. And Prince was not playing his song here. Prince was playing a song by the Beatles, While My Guitar Gently Weeps. If you're familiar with that one or not.
No, I'm not.
You're about to get very familiar.
Okay.
And, there's some people that do remakes of songs. Let's say, I'm going to see if you can name one. Like Killing Me Softly, Roberta Flack. She did it. Great song. Love Lauryn Hill's better. That's just my opinion on that one. While My Guitar Gently Weeps. While this wasn't really a remake, it was a live version. This is basically a concert. It's like they're dedicating the song to George Harrison. Who was a songwriter. He was getting inducted too, along with Prince that night. And so Prince, it had a bunch of people. It had, I think, ZZ Top, Bob Seger, I think Tom Petty. I think they were the people that were there that night playing this guitar ensemble that night. Right? And Tom Petty's son, he was up there. And you'll know who he is. Just remember why I say this. There's going to be a guy grinning ear to ear when Prince plays. Remember I say that. There's a guy going to be grinning ear to ear when Prince plays his part.
Okay.
Like, that's going to be Tom Petty's son. But Tom Petty and all these people on stage, they were supposed to rehearse. Like most people. Before you do the Grammys or the Oscars or whatever, you rehearse. Get together and see what part you're going to play. It was kind of known Prince was going to do the solo takeout of the song. But Prince, I don't know what Prince was doing. Prince was, floating, I don't know, hanging out with a bunch of light-skinned girls. I don't know. Maybe doing Purple Rain too.
Vanity.
Vanity. Yeah, Prince had a type. Now, there's a lot of people that love Prince and fawn over him and stuff. I'm like,
Yeah,
he had a type.
he did.
But Prince was doing whatever he was doing, so he didn't show up for the rehearsals, basically. And so Tom Petty and the rest of them were worried. They're like, well, Prince hasn't showed up. I mean, I don't know if he's going to be able to perform correctly because we need to practice. We got to practice. We got to be in sync. And they were all worried. But Prince said, don't worry. I got it. I'll get it for you. Don't worry. When the time comes, I'll have it on point.
Okay.
And they kept worrying. But Prince, he showed up. He came to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction ceremony. Showed up, had his guitar. He's going to be in the corner. I think he's going to be the left corner when you see him.
Okay.
And I think it's a 5-minute video. It's going to take a while before it gets to Prince part. I think about maybe the 3-minute mark. He's going to come in. Now, there are rumors. I don't know how true it is. There are rumors that Rolling Stone made like a top 50, I think, guitarist of all time, maybe top 100 guitarists of all time, and that Prince wasn't included. I don't know how true that is. I've heard that. I've heard people tell me that. And Prince took this as his point to tell them, hey, I'm one of the best that's ever done it. I'm not top 100. I'm not top 50. I'm not top 10. About to show you, you're going to put me at least in the top 5, dead or alive.
Yeah.
And I actually just watched this video about a month ago. And for the first time, never even seen it before. So I'm late to the game. When I saw it, man,
This is going to be my first time seeing it. I'm excited. Yeah. I'm ready to watch it.
Yeah. You're going to watch it and you're going to like, this bastard is showing the hell off. Because you're going to see how everyone else is playing. They're playing the acoustic guitar. Some got electric. There's a couple people on keyboard. And it's just going, it sounds nice. But he stood the hell out in this performance. You're going to enjoy it. Okay, we're going to go ahead and play the video. I just had to introduce it, and all right, here we go. Tom Petty right there. Remember, look for the guy grinning from ear to ear, and you'll know who Tom Petty's son is.
Okay.
Nice.
Nobody told you how to unfold your love. I don't know how someone controlled you. They bought and sold.
Sounds great. Love it right now. Prince is in the background right now. He's like Batman. He's in the back.
He's in the back?
Yeah, he's on stage, but
okay.
He hasn't showed off yet. Oh, you'll know. They know the now.
Let's see it.
Oh, it ain't on yet. You won't know. No, he's calm right now. Hey, I'll let y'all do y'all thing. Let me watch this.
I don't know why you were diverted. You were perverted too. I don't know how you were inverted.
Cute. Cute.
No one
Doing a
ever
good job, man.
said
You
you
deserve a pat on the back.
that you are. See the love that is sleeping. While mighty time gently weeps.
That can talk about you crying like hell in a minute.
That you are. Still like it's
That can talk about the channel of basket and wait to itself. Here we go.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, you ain't seen it yet. Yes, sir. You get me now. Yeah.
Wow.
You see this? He's showing off now. I
Yeah,
tell you,
man.
He's about to show off. Who was this guy in the crowd that called him? I hope this was planned.
I don't think it was. I don't think
You don't
it
think
was.
so?
No.
Man, if it won't planned, then he's got some balls on him to think
I don't
somebody's
think
gonna
it was
catch him.
planned. I think it was God's timing. But I don't think it was planned.
Go back. He's just going in the front of everybody. He's taking over now. Look out, look out.
Okay, I take that back. It was planned.
There you go.
Yeah, it was planned.
This guy bringing in here. Look at him. He's into it. He's into it. Look at the facial expression he's about to make. Oh, you can't believe I'm doing this. I'm not top 100. I'm not top 5.
Yeah, that's I'm gonna show you what I can do and who I am type performance right there.
He
Yeah.
pulled Allen Iverson. He didn't practice. Now, we talking about practice? I'm the greatest ever. I'm Michael Jordan on this stage with this guitar. I don't need practice.
Then he's looking at him and like straight in the eye.
Come on, man. You there. Watch this, watch this, watch this. The eye on the guitar.
Did he throw?
Yes,
He threw the damn guitar and then walked off like,
yes,
out of this shit. I'm going back to vanity right now.
yes.
Wow. It was the end. The whole performance was awesome, but this dude just threw the guitar like, I got another one.
Did you see? I don't think you saw it. You might have saw it. Did you see the guitar player that was grinning in there?
No, I was mesmerized. Like I said, this is my first time seeing this. I was looking at Prince.
It's understandable. I mean, it's hard to see anything else but Prince up there.
Yeah, like I said, this is my first time seeing this, so I was mesmerized by just watching Prince.
That little man was killing it. Let me see if I can go back and see if I can find him. He's right beside the kid right there in the middle. That's Tom Petty's son.
Okay.
I might have go that far enough to when he was smiling or watching him play. But yeah, man, that is one of the most talked about live performances by a lot of musicians that they'll name this 2004 performance.
If Drop the Mic was a theme, that's what that was.
You think this is easier, this is harder than us skating and singing?
I think this takes more of dedication and craft to it, you know.
Yeah,
like if you stay ready, you don't gotta get ready. And this is an example of him just staying ready.
Where did the guitar go?
He's like, I got another guitar.
Well, I did do a little bit of fishing around. I did find out that part was playing with guitar being thrown. So
okay,
Prince, he knew ahead of time he was going to throw that guitar. I'm thinking, I'm not sure, the guy that caught him probably was the guy that caught the guitar. But he had a guy in the crowd to catch the guitar, and he gave it to Oprah. For what I read, that's what happened.
Okay. No, that was awesome.
Yeah.
That was awesome. This is my very first time seeing that ever, and that was a just awesome experience to watch because I'm a Prince fan, love Prince, and that was 04?
2004. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
What's really great is he got inducted so early. I mean, I don't know what was probably his 40s, I'm guessing, 2004.
I would say, yeah,
he died in his
30s.
50s. I think he died in his 50s, right?
Yes. Prince died in 2016.
He might be in his 30s then, man. Sure, because let's see with that. Because he died, 2015, 14?
I want to say 16.
Yeah, it was something like that. I know because I was in the hospital when it happened.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I feel like it was 15 or 16.
I remember when I was at work, it was like a big deal when it was
2016. Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
So let's see. So he was 57 when he died. Don't make me do the math on it, but I'll do it. So 7. I hate doing math like this backwards while I'm on live right now. So wait, 45. Yeah, 45 when that happened, 2004. So yeah, he was pretty young, I guess I would say, for somebody being in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I mean, that just gives credence to how great of a musician he was.
Awesome musician. I've read that he was self-taught.
Yeah.
Taught himself how to play all the instruments that he knew how to play. He was self-taught, which is remarkable in itself.
Yeah, not just the guitar, but a bunch of other instruments. So he is a true definition of a musician.
Yeah, absolutely.
A lot of people are just artists, but he was a musician,
Yeah.
musical artist. True definition of that. So yeah, when I saw that, yeah, I had goosebumps all over the place, man. I watched that video probably like 15, 20 times. And I was like, this dude's got the audacity just to be looking at these people and making faces while he's playing the guitar. Like, why am I this good? And why am I on stage with y'all? Why do I need a backing band? Do I need that? This is my
Yeah.
concert. This is again. This is supposed to be a dedication to George Harrison. This is not a Prince concert.
Yeah, it was one of those I'm gonna show you who I am type performances. And to me, the throwing of the guitar, the falling in the crowd, just set it above and beyond.
No practice.
No
He
practice.
didn't go to rehearsal, and he did all this still. Put on a hell of a performance.
Mm.
Imagine if he had time.
That's exactly true. Exactly true. Like you would think there was some practice that would have went into that.
Yeah, he's just that good. He's just a natural talent, right? So that was good, man. That was 3 good videos. Tina Turner, Proud Mary, Will Smith, Summertime, and not even Prince's song, While My Guitar Gently Weeps. He stole the performance. He stole the song. This is what I meant by some people can remake a song and it's better than the original. And even though he didn't sing, personally, he didn't even sing on the song, I didn't need to hear any lyrics. I just wanted to hear the guitar.
Yeah.
That's another point to put in there. I don't need to hear no words. I just want to hear the guitar. How many times can people do that?
Yeah, he did it. It was all. There's not many musicians that could do something like that. Like with Michael Jackson, there aren't many musicians that can just stand there and people react to his just appearance.
Right.
Those are the superstars, the Princes, the Prince, the Michael Jacksons. You know, those are your superstars that they have an ability to do something out of the norm that gets a reaction from the crowd.
Right. Shoot. Yeah, we gotta do this again. We gotta find some more music to review. Get
Absolutely.
Shock reactions to it. I'm glad I could show you this one that you haven't seen.
I have never seen that. That was like very first time I saw it. Awesome.
All right. Well, we're gonna call it a show on that one. Appreciate everybody for looking at the show. You got any ideas for us to review any music that you may want us to react to? Just hit us up on the last rewind is here at gmail.com. Give us your ideas and we'll try to review it if it's good enough. You know, if it's like, something that you made in your mom's basement, then we're not going to review it.
Nah, I don't want to hear that.
No, we don't do that.
I don't want to hear that.
But in the meantime, it's been me, Big Red, and Tramaine on the last rewind. Hope you enjoyed the show and hope to see you back here on the next episode. Y'all have a good night or good day, wherever it is. Hope it's not raining where you're at, like it is over here.
Peace.
Go get some barbecue.
That's where I'm about to go.